can't believe this is what my baby looks like right now.
The emotions are emotioning.
The hormones have been hormoning.
How do you do anything when you're this tired?
However, you do have a very large cyst.
We just took our announcement photos. Hi guys, I'm just popping in real quick in the beginning of this video because I never introed the video, but yes, Kat is out of the bag. I am pregnant. So this video is just going to be a recap of my entire first trimester since I am not sharing this journey with you guys until I'm in my second trimester. So I just wanted to vlog throughout my first trimester and just kind of share updates with you guys, how I'm feeling, symptoms, appointments, things like that. So if you guys are interested, then yeah, keep watching. And if you want to see more pregnancy content, then make sure that you subscribe. But let's get into the video.
And you're already 4 weeks. Seriously. Pregnancy is actually measured from the first day of your last
Almost 4 weeks.
So even though you conceived only 2 weeks ago, you're technically 4 weeks along.
I want to make sure that I prioritize my health and fitness on this. I was gonna say this journey during this pregnancy. So I'm gonna keep everything the same. I'm obviously gonna change a few like workout moves that I have when it comes to like, you know, abs and certain things, but for the most part, things are gonna stay the same. And I know it's easier said than done, especially being early on right now, but I'm really gonna try. It's still gonna be good for me. It's gonna be good when it comes to labor. It's gonna be good to bouncing back after I give birth. I can't believe it. But yeah, we are prioritizing our health and fitness, so let's do it.
Women's group, this is Lisa. Are you calling for yourself today?
Yes, I am.
And may I have your name, please?
Yes, it's Keisha.Pettway.
Okay, thank you. And what can we do to help you today?
I just got a positive pregnancy test, so I just wanted to see what the next steps would be.
Okay, well, congratulations.
Thank you. My app doesn't want to load. I believe the first day of it was December 20th.
Are you a baby? Are you just a baby?
Oof, it's like 2 days past when I found out I was pregnant, and I woke up and I was like feeling kind of like cold-like symptoms. Nothing too crazy, but I was just kind of like feeling off and like I felt like I was like warm to the touch but then freezing. So very interesting. And then I've been taking my line progression every day. This one makes me so nervous because it is so faint. But my LH hormone, it's like it's like at its peak. It's super high. So I don't know. But like my first response yesterday was still pretty good. I ordered more. So I'm gonna take more, but this one just being faint still makes me super nervous. But at least like I know hormones are rising in my body from this. But yeah, I'm gonna take another first response later. I don't know. This one's just like stressing me out. Feeling a tad nauseous after eating breakfast, like maybe 2 out of 10, like just slight nausea. I'm just kind of like, ugh. But I want to do my workout. I'm committed to staying fit. So I'm like, let me get my workout done. And then if I just need to work from the couch for the day, take a nap, whatever I can. But I'm just like, okay, just very slight, but I'm kind of like, okay. That plus feeling like I woke up feeling like I had like a little bit of a cold. I feel that feels a little better now. So now this is the new problem, but we're there. And I'm watching my line progression slowly get darker every day for my at-home test. So that's bringing me some joy. I can't believe this is what my baby looks like right now. It's so weird seeing my baby, but this is what it looks like. So cute. They're just the cutest thing you've ever seen. Okay, so this is my line from this morning. So I feel better because it is getting darker. This one's definitely the darkest out of all of them so far. I'm trying to line them up so they're even. But like I took this last night and it looked lighter. Granted, you know, my pee could have been diluted. I feel like I just need to take it at the same time every day. So I'm just gonna if I'm gonna keep doing this, which I shouldn't because it's driving me crazy, but I am because I feel like I need to. I'm only gonna do it in the morning because that like really, really stressed me out last night, like fully. But this is definitely the darkest that I've seen in the last 3 days. So that made me feel better. And then
Even this one that I took, like this one last night, looked like it was a little lighter than the rest. But this one this morning, definitely, I feel like looks like the darkest. Like these ones I feel like kind of were like a little faded here and there, but this one is like, I feel like doesn't have any fades. It's like a full line. And then my LH test is still like, that's very, very dark, like way darker than the control line. So I think we're good. I'm just freaking myself out. Yeah, especially if you look at this, like you can definitely, I mean, like, so especially compared to the first day, it's like slowly and gradual, but I feel like this morning it's definitely gotten darker. So I'm like, okay, don't stress yourself out. I'm still gonna go get the blood test. So I'll see you guys later for that.
The hunger I've been feeling is so intense. Like I feel like I get the shakes when I get hungry and I'm like, I need to eat right now. Okay, that appointment was legitimately, by the time I got in the room, I was maybe there for like, it was less than a minute. Like I swear it had to be 30 seconds, in and out so quick, so easy. She said that the results usually take like a day. She's like, most of the time if we send them out, you'll get them back by like 5 or 6 a.m. So hopefully I'll get my numbers tomorrow. And I was like, you will be seeing me again next week. And I was like, just to calm my nerves until I can get to an actual appointment. And she was like, I totally get it. Like there's some people that do that. They'll just like keep coming in. I just like booked it online through this place. They didn't take insurance, but it was only like $20 for the test. And then with the lab fee, it was like $38. And I was like, honestly, I could probably see if I could go somewhere with my insurance, but I don't really care. I'm like, it's worth it to just keep my mind at bay in the time being. So I'm just gonna keep coming once a week just to make sure my HCG levels are rising, because you can come once and see that they're a certain number, but it's such a big range of where they could be depending. So the best way to just like make sure things are good is to just make sure they're still rising. So I'm just gonna keep coming. And yeah, like I said, probably like once a week just to keep my levels good, or just to make sure everything's good. But happy I did that. Calm my nerves. So I'm officially 4 weeks today. I got the lab results back from yesterday. I got them back this morning. And my numbers are 178. I'm gonna go again next week on Wednesday, and then I'll be able to do the math to see where they should be, just to make sure everything's doubling. But I'm still taking my pregnancy test every morning, and those are getting darker. So I feel a lot more at ease. I did have a really hard time sleeping last night. Like I woke up from like, I was wide awake from like 2 to 4 a.m. I just could not fall back asleep. And then today I've been having like on and off heartburn, and then my boobs, specifically my nipples, have been like burning on and off. So just a little symptom update as we enter into week 4. So cute, so cute. I literally just watched someone do like a nursery post on Instagram, and my eyes started flooding. I'm like, why am I crying? Why am I crying? There's no need to cry. The emotions are high, apparently. Why am I crying? I'm being emotional for no reason, huh? I just got this book in the mail. I got it on Amazon. It was literally like $8. But I'm gonna gift it to Cody. So I don't know. I just want to find ways to make him feel more involved. And not that he's not, like he's excited, but I feel like, especially because I haven't even had an ultrasound yet, like it doesn't really feel real to him. So I'm hoping that this book will kind of help kind of like teach him some things, kind of teach him what's going on with me. And it also goes through ways to be supportive. So it literally goes all the way up from like trying to conceive, through pregnancy, through having a kid, in those early stages of having a baby. So I'm really excited. It also kind of goes like month by month. So it just kind of is, it seems really nice. It's like 5 month, 4 month, and it's like, but like plan date nights, you know, be understanding with her emotional changes. Here are ways to help her with her headaches, help her with her stress. It just teaches, I don't know, I feel like it's just gonna get their brain turning, because like for me, this is all I've been thinking about. So I feel like this is gonna help kind of get his wheels turning and kind of teach him kind of more about what's going on. And then again, just also how to be like extra supportive, and just the little things that don't seem like they would be that significant, that just like matter now more than ever. So very excited. It's literally like, offer her a foot rub, go pick up her favorite treat. Just some little things you can do to help your partner feel supported. So I'm gonna gift this to him when he gets home. Literally it was like $8 on Amazon. I'll have it linked down below. What do you think it is?
Looks like some kind of book. I bet you it's a father book.
Why would you think that?
I just have a feeling. I just had a feeling.
It actually is, I was like skimming through it. I feel like it's actually gonna be really good. That looks like you in the front.
It does. Wow, this is actually really detailed.
It is.
Maternity leave, obviously, so I just did the August books and September bank statement.
Okay, I am 4 weeks and 6 days today. It's the last day of month 1. And it's 6:52 in the morning. I just got my blood test results from yesterday, so I wanted to open them with you guys. I just did some rough math of like where my number should be. They were 178 a week ago from today, but like 6 days ago from yesterday when I got the blood test. I did some rough math because they say it's supposed to double around every 2 days. I know it's not exact, but I did some rough math, so my levels should be around 1424 to kind of be in that range. So let's open the email. I'm scared. Okay, so like 1400-ish. We're 2712. Oh my God, wait, let me do that math. So let me see if it's like a triple. Not quite triple, but definitely more than doubled. So we're in there. I'm so happy. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Why am I gonna cry? Why am I so emotional? It's because my hormones are rising. I keep crying about everything. I'm just happy. I'm just happy. Especially since you can't see a doctor yet. I'm just happy. Like every morning I'm peeing on the test. My lines are getting darker. My numbers are like more than well. Because even if they were right around 1400, I would have been like, is that okay? Like, are we doing good? Like, it feels kind of low. So I'm happy. Everything's looking great. Discovery call with the doula coordinator. Hello.
Hi, is this Keisha?
Yes.
Hi, Keisha. This is Sherry Dutton from Nashville Doula Services. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
I just been watching a bunch of like pregnancy and birth vlogs and stuff on like YouTube and stuff, and I have been seeing people on there and like on TikTok talk about their experience with the doula. And I feel like especially being like a first time and being a little anxious, I feel like it might help with relief. I think the biggest thing is like kind of like with some of the feelings throughout pregnancy, and then also I've seen a lot of people say the benefits of having someone in the delivery room to advocate for you. So I think that's also like a big important piece to me.
Yeah, absolutely. It really is. You know, the doulas are so experienced and they're so knowledgeable, and they are like big nerds when it comes to all things pregnancy, labor, and delivery. Like they're just so smart, and they are so great to have on your team or like in your village.
The emotions are emotioning. The hormones are hormoning. This whole vlog gonna be just clips of me crying. I'm literally like, oh, we're so excited to tell our families and like drive up to tell Cody's family because love his mom and her husband. And I'm literally like looking at cakes that say like baby coming soon or like whatever date, and I'm literally crying. I'm like, why? You're looking at a cake and crying. I can't stop crying. I know I can't stop crying about everything. Why is everything making me emotional? I also took a nap because I'm so tired today, and I'm still really tired, but I'm so emotional. Like looking at cakes. What the fuck? I am officially 5 weeks pregnant today, so we are officially into month 2 of the pregnancy. I'm feeling it. All the apps that I have say that this is when the hormones really start to ramp up. So I feel like they've already been hormoning a little bit, but we'll see. But I just wanted to show you guys. So I have been very tired. Like that's been one of my main symptoms, has just been like exhaustion. So and obviously you can only have a certain amount of coffee, and the pods that I like are around like 170 milligrams. So I got some decaf, which I'm gonna have one right now. It only has like, I think it said like 4 to 6. I think it said like 2 to 6 milligrams. So it's really nothing crazy. But sometimes I just want a second coffee, and I'm hoping it maybe has some kind of like placebo effect on my brain where I taste it and it makes me feel like I'm having extra coffee. So we'll see, but yeah, decaf it is. Got some extra bags, normal pods. I just noticed that they had this scaling stuff, and I literally put my phone this weekend to descale it. So I'm gonna do that today too. But yeah, I just want to update you guys. We are adding some decaf. It's Saturday. I'm 5 days. 5 weeks and 1 day. Pregnant right now. I got home. I did 2 tours this morning. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm gonna take a nap, which worked out perfectly because Cody was like, oh, I think I'm gonna take the dogs to the park. So they'll probably be gone for like an hour and a half. I just put some rollers in. I have dinner plans later. So hopefully my makeup doesn't get too bad. I literally ripped off my clothes, took off my bra. My boobs have been so sensitive, and put some rollers in my hair so they can set while I sleep. And I'm about to take a fat nap. Oh, I'm exhausted. Put a blanket down so I don't get my makeup on my pillow. Good night. Okay, I just got up from my nap. Feeling nauseous, which I haven't been nauseous at all. I'm hoping it's because I like ate and then went to sleep, and that makes me nauseous sometimes. This side did literally nothing. But I have crackers that I've been, I saw a video about keeping crackers and dry cereal in your nightstand, so I did that. So I just had some of those and then some water, so I feel a little better, but I'm just gonna like, bleh. But I have dinner plans, so I'm hoping I come alive. But yeah, just a little nauseous. So far symptoms have been some boob discomfort, mainly a burning sensation in my nipples. Back pain, my back has been killing me, and fatigue. Oh, increased hunger for sure, and extra hungry. I don't know, I saw someone on TikTok say they eat every like 2 to 3 hours to keep them from getting nauseous, so I'm gonna be trying that because I really don't want to get nauseous. And it's not too bad, it's maybe like a 3 out of 10, so it's like if it stays that level I'll be okay. I just don't want to turn it into actual like morning sickness, aka any time of the day sickness. So we will just be praying that it's just a little nausea. The hormones have been hormoning. Okay, I'm 5 weeks and 2 days. I feel like things are really starting to hit these last couple days. My back has been absolutely killing me. It's been hurting so bad. That's pretty much it. Like I haven't felt any other symptoms today, but my back's been hurting, and I just had what I would call my first major mood swing episode. Sorry, I had to pee for the 100th time today. That's another symptom. Yeah, I would say I had my first real mood swing episode. Like, I was like a little irritable today because my back's been hurting. It's fine. I took like literally like a 3-hour nap. So tired. That's the other thing. I'm exhausted. But then my back's been hurting, so Cody gave me a massage. We were like laughing on the couch. Everything was fine. Everything was great. Then I get up to do like a little nighttime clean, and he's like, oh, I got it if you want to go lay down. And I was like, well, no, because I hate the way he does the dishes, like the dishwasher. So I was like, I will at least do that, because then I'm like, how you do it? And then I go over to the dishwasher, and he already had some stuff in there that like wasn't rinsed out, and it like sent me over into a spiral. I was like yelling at the pets to get away from me because they were like all up in the dishwasher. I was like, get away, like go. And then I don't ever like yell at them like that. And then I was just like going off on Cody. And I was like, how am I gonna be able to like, how am I ever gonna be able to leave you alone with the baby if you can't even do the dishwasher properly? Like, I was just like so angry. So I'm like being kind of a bitch for like 2 minutes. And then literally like a minute later, I'm just hysterically crying. He was running over and he's like, oh my God, what's wrong? Like, rubbed my back. He's like, what's wrong? And I was like, I don't know. And I was like, I feel bad for yelling at the dogs. I feel so bad. And I was like, I didn't even want to yell at you. I'm sorry. He's like, you know, things like that don't get under my skin. I was like, I know, but I just don't want to yell. I'm like literally hysterically crying. And I'm like, I just want you to learn how to load the dishwasher properly. Like fully hysterically crying. So yeah, later he was like, they were not kidding about the hormones. Or he was like, they were not kidding about the mood swings. So that was my first, like I had a moment the other day, like I've had like irritability moments, but that was the first, like when I feel like I genuinely was like happy to angry to just like, I never cry to like hysterically like to cry. So I'm gonna write in my journal and go to get some more sleep. But yeah, another little update for week 5. We are getting through it. Hi guys, I am 5 weeks and 6 days today, so I will be 6 weeks tomorrow. I got some blood work done yesterday. I'm just waiting on the results. I got an email that they're a little behind, so just waiting. But I just had a symptom that is very TMI, but I have never heard anyone talk about. And I thought it'd be kind of interesting and like a little TMI, but I'm gonna share because we're all friends on this channel. And yes, I'm in Christmas pajamas and it is almost February. Leave me alone. Anyway, I'm pregnant. I can do whatever I want. I just went to the bathroom and did my morning poop. And when I tell you that color was Christmas tree green, like through and through, there was not a speck of brown. I wiped, and that's what I noticed. I wiped and I was like, I've never seen anything like it. So of course I go to TikTok and apparently it's a thing. I'm like, I feel like you could Google literally anything and put, is this normal in pregnancy? And the answer is yes. Like I feel like there's nothing that you could look up that they would say isn't normal for pregnancy. So that's where we're at. I'm still feeling like a little bit like of a cold, but I feel way better today. So I think by tomorrow I'll be like in the clear. That's my update for the morning. I'll show you guys when I get my blood test results. Very interested. Every time I don't feel pregnant, I just press my boobs and I'm like, okay, yeah, we're there. We're pregnant. Because my boobs and my back my boobs only really hurt the touch. My back has been absolutely killing me. Okay. Same day, a little bit later, I just got an email that my results are ready. I was on a meeting with my manager and I'm like, please, let's hang up so I can do this. Hold on, let me fix this lighting. It's like gloomy and rainy today. Every time I do anything, I'm like out of breath. Hopefully lighting's not too bad. But so my last test results, I did them exactly a week apart. So that my numbers are 2712. So I did the math on like, if it doubled every day, it should be at least about 32,544. Oh my God, I'm so anxious. So 32,000. I'm so nervous. Okay. Okay, I'm scared. I'm scared. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's 16,173. They're up, but I don't know if that's, there's a okay, I'm gonna put some of my numbers in a calculator. I'll be right back. Doubling time, 65 hours, 2.72 days. 1 day change, 29.1% increase. 2 day change, 66.6% increase. Levels should then double every 48 hours from weeks 4 to 6. That isn't the case for everyone. HCG can vary from person to person and still mean pregnancy is normal. The slowest or minimal rise in a 2017 study, the slowest or minimal rise for a normal viable intrauterine pregnancy was 24% at 1 day and 53% at 2 days. More recently, a rise of 35% over 48 hours was proposed at the minimal. 35% over 48 hours. Mine is 66. So I just wish this would tell me if that was right or not. Okay, it's important to not get fixated on it doubling because as we learn, every pregnancy is different. That means yours might not double, but are totally normal for you. Doubles from 4 to 6 weeks. A level that does not double should be rechecked after another 2 days, as it might indicate a failing pregnancy or a PUO, pregnancy of unknown origin. But an initially high level can also fall into the category. Okay, I'm trying not to freak myself out because a lot of articles say, so I feel like standard people say it doubles every 2 to 3 days or 2 days, but a lot of the articles I'm seeing says every 2 to 3 days during the first. So if I'm closer to the 3-day mark, then that works. So this is saying that my doubling time is about 2.7 days. So I'm still in that 2 to 3 day range, which is good. So it says 2-day change, 66.6% increase, 7-day change, 496.3% increase. I guess that means I'm still within a good range if we're going off of the 2 to 3. I think I might have to go back again tomorrow and just make sure. So I went yesterday, I might go again tomorrow and take another one, like tomorrow afternoon, just to make sure it's going up. We will do that. I'm not gonna let myself get stressed out because 2 to 3 days. So.
Defended while deriding the intelligence of their critics.
Just woke up and my lab results are ready from the blood work that I went and did yesterday. So I'm like anxious to see, but I'm like, the nausea has really come on. 2 days ago, I started feeling nauseous. Yesterday, I was nauseous almost all day, and I'm nauseous now. So I'm feeling pregnant. They say at 6 weeks you start feeling pregnant. I'm feeling it, so I'm taking that as a good sign. Okay, so my level's 48 hours. Like it was almost exactly 48 hours. So they were 16,173. In order for it to be like doubling every 2 hours, you know, it'd have to be close to like 33,000. But if it's the minimum that they want to see, which is like a 66% increase, it'd have to be at least 27,390 for it to be staying in that 2 to 3 day range doubling, but like minimum 66%. Okay, so we need at least 27,000-ish to feel we're in the right range. Okay, yes. Okay, 28,000. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I might cry. If you watch my channel, you probably, I think I maybe cried on this channel maybe 2 or 3 times. And each time it's because someone has died and that's it. I like never cry. And I'm just so emotional lately. Oh my God, I'm like put in the calculator because it's over. So it's still like not doubling, but it's more, it's doing more. The last time, so they say minimum it should be about 66% increase for it to be considered like viable, like for them to be like pretty sure there's no issues. So mine was 66.6% last time. Now it's 78.4% in the last 48 hours. So the doubling time before for me, like average, and again, I went like a week apart. So I know maybe like, it's not like a consistent thing. Like maybe like in the beginning it rose and then maybe in the middle of the week, maybe it like didn't rise as much. And then maybe, it, you know, it could be anything. But my doubling time was 2.4 days before my average was 2.7. So 2.4 days, 78.4% increase. So we are feeling good. I don't know what it is, but fruit while you're pregnant is so much better. It just tastes amazing. Like I've been addicted to clementines. I've been eating clementines every day. I have 2 clementines in here. These strawberries are hitting and these blueberries are hitting, but the strawberries are so good right now. I don't know what it is, but fruit is amazing when you're pregnant.
As a new mom of 2,
I'm 7 weeks and 4 days today. I haven't felt nauseous really in the last maybe the last like week or so. I haven't really felt much nausea. Yesterday I started to get like the teensiest bit, but not really. But today I'm actually feeling the nausea. And I have not had any morning sickness or like I haven't thrown up at all. And I'm getting scared that I could throw up and I really don't want to. So I've been like eating small meals, just trying to keep food in my system, which usually helps, but it's just not working. And it's funny, if you guys are watching this, I'm literally filming another vlog right now and I'm like, man, we're having such a productive day. And this is the behind the scenes. This is why I have not been consistent on posting. Today is February 10th. This is why, if you guys watch my channel, I have not been consistent posting. January, probably most of this month, like I just haven't been the most consistent because I've just been fighting for my life. Like I rotted in bed all day yesterday. The only reason I'm like up right now is I had to do a couple locating things. I had to leave the house and I have a video due today for a brand. So I like have to edit, but I might finish editing in bed. Like I feel so sick right now. I'm really, like Cody was eating peanuts and he breathed in my face and like I was like trying not to throw up. So yeah, that's another thing. The food aversions have been stronger. Like every day is like a battle of like, I'm hungry, but like nothing sounds good. Like all I've been wanting is like bagels. Like I don't know. It's so hard to find some food that sounds good. Like last night for dinner, I just ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because like Cody was cooking downstairs. I had to shut the door upstairs and like breathe in my shirt. Like the smell was just, and then I couldn't sit downstairs for the last few days. Cody's been a godsend, honestly. Because I was like, first all I could smell, I feel like my sense of smell has gotten so much stronger. So all I could smell was like pet. And I was like, I don't know, it just smells so gross to me. So he took all the cushions off the couch, washed them all, deep cleaned the rug. So everything smelled clean, but then it smelled so clean. Like the powder he used, that's all I could smell. And normally I love that smell because I'm like, oh, that means everything's clean. Like it just smells like a nice clean smell. But the scent of it yesterday was so overpowering. I couldn't even be downstairs. Like I just sat in bed all day long. So today I don't smell it. So like downstairs smells fine to me now, which is great. But now I'm just nauseous. So those are kind of the updates. I've just been still very tired. Have not been wanting to drink water. I know I need to be better about that. I was chugging water a couple weeks ago and now I'm like, the thought of water is like so gross to me. And it's like interesting because foods that I love one day, like a couple days later, off. Like foods that I ate a couple weeks ago that I was like obsessed with, disgusting to me now. So it's like, it's just so weird. Like I haven't really been having coffee. I haven't woke up and like made a coffee. I think I've maybe had coffee 2 times in the last 2 weeks. Like I have not been drinking coffee. Have not been drinking Coke Zero. If you guys watch my videos, I drink coffee first thing every morning and a Coke Zero every night. Haven't wanted a Coke Zero. Like I just don't know. Like, and I'll put like a Crystal Light packet in my water and I'll be obsessed with the flavor for 2 days. And then I'm just like so over it. I don't know. We're over the halfway point for the first trimester. So I'm like, okay, only like 6 more weeks. And then hopefully we feel better. But I'm trying, like the days I have energy, I'm trying. Like I woke up this morning, I didn't have energy this morning, but I had no choice but to get up and like have a productive day. So I've been doing good, but I don't know. This first trimester, it kills you, my God. But I every time I want to complain or I do complain, I mean, because I'm like, part of me is like, you're pregnant, you have the right to complain because you just don't feel good. Like you don't feel like your normal self. So like, if I want to complain, I'm going to complain. And the other part of me is like, okay, yes, you got your complaints out, but like, be grateful that like, again, I haven't had any morning sickness. Like there are some people that are literally throwing up all day long. I've seen people on TikTok comments that like they lost their job for calling out sick too much, or people that have been like hospitalized because they literally throw up so much they couldn't keep food or water down, period. So I'm just like, it could be a lot worse. So I try to like remind myself of that. I mean, yeah, I'm like, whatever it takes to grow this baby, I'll take it. You know, I'll take it. But I'm still gonna complain because I just feel like shit. But anyway, exciting update. Tomorrow is our first appointment and I'm so excited and so nervous. It's at 2:30 tomorrow. So we have about 26 hours till our first appointment. I'm so excited, but just so anxious that, I don't know, I went down a TikTok hole of just seeing different things that could go wrong, like when you get to your first appointment. If this is triggering, I would just skip forward like 2 minutes. But like, I forgot what it's called. There's something, I forgot what it's called. It starts with a B, but like where you go and there's like a sac, but there's no fetus in the sac. So the baby's not growing, or like the baby is in there, they can see it, but it's not measuring at where you should be. So I've just been having like, I don't know, like I haven't been thinking about it too much because I still fully like feel, I'm like, I feel it in my soul that everything's right, everything's okay, but it just still makes me so anxious. And then I had a dream 2 nights ago. I had another dream that I was having a girl. So I'm like, either I'm having a girl and my body is sending me all the signs, or my body has literally just been playing one big prank and I'm having a boy, because I have had, this is my 4th dream now about having a girl. But this dream was a very vivid dream. And I know they say when you get pregnant, you have more vivid dreams. And I feel like I usually have pretty vivid dreams anyway, but like they have been so realistic lately. But it's always funny because they'll be very realistic, but then when I wake up, there's always like one part of it that's just like not realistic, but everything else feels realistic. So in this dream, I had looked up the midwife that we're gonna see. So the midwife, like I've seen her photo. So she was in the dream, and the dream was about my appointment that is tomorrow, like Tuesday, 7 weeks, 4 days, like very specific. And I went to that appointment. She said that we were having a girl. And then she said that the baby was measuring 7 weeks and 4, or she said that I was 7 weeks and 4 days, or I'm saying I'm 7 weeks, 4 days, but she's saying the baby's only measuring at 6 weeks and 1 day. So that was my dream. So I was like, why are you taunting me like this? So it felt very real because it was literally like the exact doctor and the exact location and the appointment and everything was so real that by the time I woke up, I literally was like, oh my God, thank God that was a dream. Like but it took me a minute to realize that that was a dream. I was like, did I have an appointment yet? Like it took me a minute. So I'm just like, my brain is playing pranks on me and I don't appreciate it. But then like I said, there's always one part that's not real. And in my dream, she was able to like take the baby out and like, I was able to see it and it was like kicking all and she was able to put it back in. And it did not look like a 7-week-old baby would. So that was the one part that didn't feel real, but everything else felt very real. And it had me very confused when I woke up. So those are all my updates so far for week 7. We are just it's just like a roller coaster. Like some days are a lot better than others. Sometimes I have a strong start to the day and then it hits me. It's just, you just never know what's to come. Okay, we're just waiting. We went to our first appointment and it didn't go as planned, unfortunately. So excited to go. I was just so excited to get that confirmation, like see the baby, see that it's measuring well and the heart rate and hear the heartbeat and all that. So I'm like waiting around all day. The appointment was at 2:30. I was just like killing time. So I wasn't just sitting and thinking about the appointment all day. I get a call at like 1:30 from them. And I was like, oh, this is weird. Why are they calling me? And they were like, hey, I just wanted to like give you a call. Like I saw in your note that you mentioned like an ultrasound and we actually don't do ultrasounds at this location. And I was like, excuse me? That was a letdown. And I was like, well, I already have an appointment scheduled. So I was like, oh my God. I was like, so when? She's like, we'd have to schedule at like one of our third party like offices to do it. And I was like, okay, like how long does that usually take? And she's like, we're usually booked up about like a month out. So I'm like, okay, so I had to wait a month to even get to this appointment. And now I have to wait another month to just like get an ultrasound. I was like, there's no way. So I went on and booked a scan at one of these like boutique ultrasound places just to see, like, I'm like, even if there's not like a real doctor there, I was like, I just want to see the baby and just like see that everything's good. So I booked it for tomorrow morning at 9:30. Like Cody was going to just have to like go to work late to come with me. So I was like really disappointed. We go to the appointment, whatever, do all this stuff, take my blood, urine. We kind of talk through everything with the midwife and just kind of like how everything's gonna go with like all the appointments and expectations and everything like that. And then when I left, they were calling the location, one of the locations, to get my ultrasound scheduled. And I think she said that today is February 11th, and she was saying the earliest she was seeing was like March 11th, which I was like, that's crazy. She called and I thought I heard the person on the phone say something about tomorrow. And she was like, oh my God, wait, let me ask. And she's like, they actually just had a last minute cancellation if you want to go at 8:30 tomorrow morning. And we were like, yes, immediately, yes. So I went on, canceled the appointment for the other place that I was going to go to, the boutique place. And now we're going at 8:30 tomorrow morning. It's 4:41 now. So tomorrow morning we'll get to go and see the baby. So I was like, okay, at least I just have to get through one night. By the time I wake up tomorrow, get ready to go. We at least get to go see the baby tomorrow. And then I scheduled my next appointment for like March 26th or something. She said that she likes to see her patients every like 6 weeks. So we scheduled that appointment. And then she said after that appointment, once, we confirm everything's good, everything's great, she's like, then from there, we'll schedule the rest of your appointments all at once and just get them all on the calendar. So that'll be nice. But yeah, that's the update. So it was really unfortunate. Like I almost cried. I was so upset because I was like, I just wanted that peace of mind today. And I was like, I just want to see this baby. I'm so sad. But I guess the universe was looking out for me because now at least we get to go tomorrow morning. Like that, like the odds of them having like a cancellation literally for tomorrow worked out perfectly. Good morning and happy ultrasound day. Of course, the traffic this morning is horrendous. It's gonna take forever to get there. But yeah, let's go see baby. Okay, I just got here. So excited and so nervous. Cody's meeting me here because he's gonna go to work after. So he's like 5 minutes away. So I'm gonna go in, get checked in and everything. And yeah, let's go see the baby. My heart's racing, I'm so anxious. Okay, unfortunately I couldn't film. There's like a huge time that said no filming. So I was too anxious to even try to sneak anything. But everything looks good. I'll pop up some photos. Unfortunately, it was also all digital. I'm like, oh, you guys are killing me. So I am gonna print some out when I get home probably, or sometime today. But yeah, everything I think looks good. There's a baby in there. It's small, but it's supposed to be the size of a blueberry, so I'm not expecting it to be too big. It's probably legitimately this big. Heart rate was 137, and I asked her if it was like kind of measuring where it should be measuring, and she was like, I can't answer that, but your doctor will go over everything with you. And I was like, okay, great. Which I've seen people on TikTok say, like sometimes like when they go to like this sonographer or whatever they're called, like they can't really answer any questions. So it's a little frustrating. I'm assuming they'll call me. They won't make me like literally wait until like my next appointment in 6 weeks to go over anything. So I will just be anxiously waiting by the phone. It's like the last piece of information. I was like, okay, it has a heart rate. It's in there. I just want to know that it's like measuring properly, and then I will be able to just like take a deep breath. So yeah, but I'm feeling so good. I'm just like, oh my God, my little blueberry is so cute.
Last menstrual period. However, you do have a very large cyst, which is a very simple hemorrhagic cyst on the right side. Have you ever had this cyst before, or history of it?
No, I've never had a transvaginal ultrasound before, so.
Okay, have you ever had any pain on that side, on the right side?
Not that I've noticed.
Okay, this is a very large cyst. I mean, it's about 7.5 centimeters. This is benign for sure because it's considered to be a cyst, which is a sac filled with fluid. In your case, this sac is filled with blood. A lot of times we do develop these type of cysts on our ovaries where they feed off of the blood vessel in the surrounding area. They become what we call hemorrhagic cysts. So don't be surprised if you see that on your ultrasound report. As I said, it is a good size cyst, 7.4. So sometimes they may rupture and you may notice the blood coming out. Just be aware of it. If by any chance you have any pain, anything changes that you're concerned about, feel free to let us know. But at this point, we're just going to be observing this and reevaluate it probably in future as you have other ultrasounds done.
Okay, so I tried to film as much of that conversation as I could. So apparently baby's growing perfectly, but apparently I have a really big cyst, which when she was measuring me, she was saying like my one ovary looked really high. She was having trouble getting photos of it. She was like, do you have any pain on your right side? And I was like, no. And I was like, should I? She's like, I can't answer that. So I guess we'll just monitor that and see what happens. Hi, I just need to schedule an appointment.
For another the dating and viability one? Tuesday, March 11th. And do you prefer mornings or afternoons?
Yeah, okay, so she got me in for another ultrasound, scheduled it for like dating and viability, but I think she wants them just to be able to like check and just make sure, because I wasn't supposed to have another ultrasound till 20 weeks, but just because of the cyst, she just wants to make sure that we're monitoring that and that it doesn't get any bigger, because I really don't have to have surgery, but we'll see. So I have another appointment March 11th. Okay, well, at least I get another ultrasound out of this, so not ideal to have a cyst, but at least we get another ultrasound, so.
I think you might have read my profile on the website.
Yeah.
But I can tell you a little more about myself, and then I just want to hear about like what you want for your birth, what you're envisioning, and of course answer any questions.
Okay, yeah. I'm so excited for this. All right, baby was craving sushi for the first time, so got some. I did get only cooked rolls, so don't come for me. Cody has the beautiful couple raw rolls, so I'll just watch him eat those, but I got cooked rolls. Okay, we're driving to Louisville tomorrow to go see Cody's mom and her husband, and we got this cake to tell them that we're pregnant. So I think I'm gonna print all some of the ultrasound photos and put them in here, so when they open it, they're all in there. So it says Baby Eve's coming September 2025, and then we'll have some ultrasound photos in there. I think that'll be so cute. I'm so excited. Okay.
1, 2, 3. And AG was like, what are those? What are those? So those are diaper bags, you know.
I would be lying if I said that I've been the most consistent with working out. And this first trimester, okay, don't mind my hair. I've done the best I could. I probably work out maybe 2 to 3 times a week. I still walk the dogs most days. There's been a few times where I've just felt awful and I didn't, but for the most part, I'm still at least walking the dogs. I try and work out at least 2 to 3 times a week. On my 8 weeks and 5 days today. So I'm feeling, yesterday and today, I feel better. Like I feel like I'm starting to get some energy back. So hoping I can start increasing my workouts back to like, I was working at like 5 to 6 times a week before. I'm hoping, my goal really is like 4 minimum. So I'm hoping once, you know, first trimester stops kicking my butt, we can get back into that. I've been just beyond bloated. Like the first trimester bloat has been crazy. I also read that because of this ovarian cyst that I have, this could also cause some extreme bloating. So I guess it could be like a mix, but obviously it's not a bump. But the bloat, and it's all in my stomach. Like I don't feel like my face has gotten any bigger or anything. It's literally just like, this is every day. Just the most intense bloat every single day. So I have to film my like semaglutide like recap video. And I wanted to do like a clip of me. Like I took a clip in the first video where I was like circling around in just a tank top or in just a sports bra and shorts. And I wanted to do it before and after, and I wish I did it sooner because I thought maybe the bloating would go away, but it hasn't. So I'm like, now I'm just gonna have to not to do that. I'll just put like other videos and like photos in to show the after because people are gonna be like, what? Like in so many of my, I was like starting to show abs and stuff. I'm just, yeah, the bloat is crazy. I'm 11 weeks and 4 days today. The fatigue is absolutely killing me. Like I feel the fatigue in my bones. I am so fucking tired. I want to cry. I'm so exhausted. I just want to cry. It's so hard to like be a functioning human when you're this tired. And like, oh my God, I just been like watching TikToks about people talking about it just to be like, feel validated. And I see a lot of people say that newborn tired is not nearly as bad as pregnancy tired. So I'm like, okay, I guess that's promising. So I'm like, how am I gonna feel like this and then also have to take care of a newborn? What? Or like the biggest thing that I think about is like, how am I gonna have a toddler at some point and then get pregnant again and feel like this and also be trying to like work and do things and also be at home with a toddler? What, like, I'm exhausted. How? Oh my God. I'm just like, I'm obviously that is so far down the line. I'm not even in my second trimester with baby number 1 yet, but like, I just think about it and I'm like, holy shit. But yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm just trying to function. Like anyone out there that is pregnant and has a 9 to 5, I am so sorry. You're a warrior because I couldn't do it. I've been taking a nap every day. Like I'm literally like, I don't think I've ever been this tired in my entire life. It's so bad. Like I'm just trying to like, I want to be consistent on social media, on YouTube and do locating stuff. And I'm like, we're getting into busy season for locating. So I'm really trying to like be all in. I'm so tired. I'm like actually gonna cry. I'm so tired. I'm just exhausted. How do you do anything when you're this tired? It's so dumb to cry about it, but like, I don't know. It's the pregnancy hormones. We're emotional, okay? Oh my God, my client's trying to call me back. I'm literally having a meltdown. I'm just so tired. I don't know what to do. And I can't even drink more coffee. So I just have to suffer. And I just keep telling myself, you know, anything for a healthy baby, just to have a baby, I'll take it, you know? I'll take it. But I'm just so tired. I just want to sleep all day and all night. Oh my God. Okay. I'm done. I'm gonna get it together. I just had to get that out. Let me know if you can relate. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick call and just get a few details on what you're gonna be looking for. And I know you said you're looking to move sometime the second week of May, right? It is 3:45 p.m. on a Tuesday, and I'm in bed. I'm in pajamas. I got my bonnet on. I think I'm tapped out. I think I'm tapped out for the day. I'm exhausted. I'm going to sleep. Good night. Okay, so I'm 11 weeks and 3 days today. I have my second ultrasound tomorrow, which I am excited for, but I'm also very anxious. I don't know, like I wasn't feeling anxious at all until like the week before, and then I've started being like, I don't know, just in my head. I feel like the first trimester anxiety is so real right now. I don't know, I'm just like, I don't feel like anything's wrong, and I trust my body to do what it needs to do. And I trust that if something wasn't going right, I would know. And I don't feel anything. I don't know if I'm feeling anxious just because I've just seen some TikToks here and there of things that don't go wrong, but people don't find out until they go to the ultrasound, or because like my symptoms are starting to lighten up, which I know is normal anyway, because I'm like pretty close to the end of the first trimester. So aside from fatigue, I'm really not feeling much else, honestly. So I don't know if like that's playing a part of it, because I'm like, oh, my symptoms are like lessening. I don't know, but I'm feeling like a little anxious. So I have like 24 hours, less than 24 hours until the appointment tomorrow. So I'm like excited to go. I just want to like see the baby. I'm excited because it actually is going to look like a baby this time. So see the baby, see the heartbeat, just see that everything's good. So you can have a sigh of relief. We're doing our announcement photos next week. So we're coming up on the time where this video is gonna go live in a couple weeks, which is so crazy. So yeah, I'm trying to just like focus on the positive and not like go into a spiral, but I don't know, it's making me really anxious thinking about, I don't know. I'm not like watching a bunch of TikToks or anything of things that can go wrong, but I do watch a lot of like pregnancy TikTok and things like that. So I see things here and there, and it just, yeah, I don't know. I'm just like a little anxious, but like I said, I trust my body that everything is fine, and I really don't have any feeling or anything that something is like wrong. So I'm like, no need to worry. But luckily I've had a busy day. I have a busy rest of the day, and then I have a busy morning tomorrow. So I'm gonna keep myself occupied so I'm not just like thinking about it. All right, it's ultrasound day. I'm 11 weeks and 4 days today. I'm wearing the same thing I was wearing yesterday. Don't touch me. Debrief time, back from the appointment. Yeah, appointment went well. Okay, I always thought I would like cry at my ultrasound appointments, but I really don't. But I don't know if it's because I'm just like so filled with like stress and anxiety going into them that like it's not even like a wash of relief where I just like cry. I'm just like, okay. And I'm like, okay, now I can sit back and chill. Like, but yeah, so saw the heartbeat, saw the baby. Heartbeat was 152. So it was 137 at our first appointment at 7 weeks. And then now at 11 weeks, it's 152. And according to Old Wives' Tale, that would make it a girl. So I feel like I want to do a whole TikTok on this. I think I might do this weekend, go through all of the Old Wives' Tales and all the different things, because I feel like it's very, very split on what it could be. I feel like a lot of my symptoms are leaning more towards boy for the most part. Maybe a couple are leaning towards girl, but then the heartbeat is leaning towards girl. The Chinese calendar says girl. I've had a lot of girl dreams. And I don't know if I can't remember what this video, I've been filming clips for like months, like 2 months. I literally can't remember what I've talked about and when I haven't, but I always really wanted a girl. First, I think it's because I just grew up with no sisters. Like I always just wanted a girl. And then over the last couple of weeks, I've had like a change of heart, and I was like, wait, I kind of want a boy. I'm like, I don't know if it's because I follow a lot of like boy moms or what, but I'm like, dang, I kind of want a boy. But now I'm like, oh wait, this is like symptoms, it could be a girl. I don't know. I genuinely, like I know people say like, as long as it's a healthy baby, blah, 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 I'll be happy. But like, that's like genuinely how I feel. So I'm so split, and I just don't know. My intuition for the longest was telling me girl. And now I'm like, I don't know. And I don't know if I don't know because I'm like thinking more that maybe I want a boy first. I don't know, but I'm genuinely gonna be happy either way. But yeah, I'm very happy with that appointment. Like I said, heart rate's good, baby's growing good, cyst getting smaller. So all the stress is gone for right now. I'm sure in the next few weeks I'll start getting anxious again, but like I can like really call it a bump, but yeah. I feel like it is.
You know, honestly,
varies person to person. With
Yeah.
my second,
The more you have, the faster you start to show.
baby's got hiccups.
Oh. Oh my god, so funny.
Hi guys. So I am 12 weeks and 3 days today, and I have a few updates for you guys. So first update is we just took our announcement photos. Our photographer came over, was so sweet. So we just did our photos. I cannot wait to see them. I'm wearing this like set on Amazon. So we just did that. So I'm really excited to see those. And then she's so sweet. I've used her as my third time doing a shoot with her, and she offered to do our gender reveal photo shoot for free. It's like, oh my God. So excited about that. We do our NIPT testing next week. So we'll be finding out the gender in a couple weeks, which I'm so excited for. But yeah, so she offered to do that for free, which was so nice. So we did that. We also went and got another ultrasound today because I wanted, for the photo shoot, I wanted like a strip of photos, and where I go for mine, they don't print them, they only do digital. So I went, they said we could film. I only got like one little clip, but the baby had the hiccups. So a little clip of the hiccups, and she was like very wiggly, and yeah, I just had the hiccups through most of it. So I thought that was funny. So those are my two updates of the day. And then I meant to talk to you guys on Thursday last week because I have been using this app called Peanut. It's like an app, it's like a discussion platform for pregnant people / moms. Also like a mix of like a Bumble BFF portion where you can like swipe and meet people in your area. So I met up with this one girl who has a daughter who just turned 1. So we met up and we got dinner, and she was super sweet. I really liked her. So hopefully we can hang out again. And then I think I'm making plans with somebody else who's like 2 weeks behind me in pregnancy. Cause like my thing is like, I don't have, none of my friends are pregnant or have had kids. So, or like none of my friends that like live here. Like I don't have any friends around that have kids or anything. So I thought it would be really nice to get like a head start on trying to meet people who have kids, or especially pregnant, like meeting somebody that's like pregnant, where we're kind of going through the same things at the same time, and we're having a baby around the same time. So I'm excited to meet this other girl too. So we'll see, but hoping to make a few new friends. But yeah, because I haven't heard of it, it's called Peanut. So definitely recommend. But yeah, it was just so nice seeing the baby again today. I learned that I have an anterior placenta. So she's like, it's probably gonna take a little longer for you to actually feel the baby like kicking and stuff. But she said that the baby she said the placenta is really just like it's like fully like on my left side. So she's like, when you probably start feeling the baby on your right side first. Yeah, I know, like I think people say normally around like 14 weeks is when you start feeling the baby. She said she hasn't had an interior. For hers, she started feeling some movement around like 19 weeks. So we'll see. Also, she said it's sitting very low on my cervix right now. She's like super low. And then she also said that like she showed me like the emptiness in the womb on the right side. She's like, the baby has all this space and is choosing to be like face first in your placenta right now. So like all the photos, it's just like fully phase right up to the placenta. So just snuggled up like a bug in there. So yeah, those are all my updates. But it was so nice being able to see the baby again. We also got to hear the heartbeat for the first time today. I wish I recorded that. But we've been able to like see it, but we haven't been able to hear it. So today the heartbeat was 129. But yeah, just baby had like the little hiccups. It was so cute. Hello guys. I am, well, where am I today? 13 weeks and 2 days today. So again, we are in the countdown to the end of the first trimester. So excited. Just want to give you some quick updates. So we have our first prenatal meeting with our doula on Friday, which will actually be the first day of my second trimester. So we have our first prenatal meeting with her on Friday. My back pain has just been honestly killing me. Like my back just hurts so badly. And I'm like, there's really nothing I can do about it. I think I'm gonna start doing like monthly prenatal massages. So I think I'm gonna book one. The fatigue is better. Like I'm still kind of like not full energy throughout the day, but I'm like, I can get things done, but usually about like 2:30, it's over. It's a wrap for the day. I'm done. Like hard slap in the face. So yeah, I'm hoping, I was thinking it'd be over soon, but then my video for the week, like through what to expect, said that a lot of people think that they're done, but a lot of people feel like morning sickness, which I haven't had, and fatigue up until like week 16. So I'm like, We have our next OB appointment on Wednesday, and then we're gonna do our NIPT testing. So we'll know the gender in the next couple weeks, which is so exciting. Good morning, guys. It's the next day. So I'm 12 weeks and 3 days today. I just thought this was funny. I'm editing a video, and like there's so many clips where like I've noticed that like our ultrasound was on the fridge. Like when I did my weekly vlog last week, I just took it off for the whole week because I was like, you're gonna slip up. And then like I had to like delete clips or crop them weird. And then I'm just editing this vlog. I just thought this was, I haven't showed you, like there's so many times where like something is like in the video and I'm like, oh, that's a giveaway. So I thought this was funny. I wanted to show you guys. I'm editing this weekly vlog and I'm like, oh, I'm thinking I'm over here. So I'm like, oh, I'm out of frame. It's just on Cody. And then you see me in the background, just fully yawning, stomach out, rubbing my belly just in the background. But I think I'm like out of frame and I'm not. So I just want you guys to, like, there's like so many clips like this over the last like couple months, especially recently, as I feel like my stomach's been more noticeable, where I just, because this I could easily crop out, but then like that is hilarious. Exhibit B, me cutting this whole clip because what's that in the background? I'm almost debating leaving it to see if anybody notices, but I'm so close to announcing. I'm like, I don't want any spoilers. So I think we're just gonna just delete this clip because there's no good way for me to cut around it. So. Okay, I am 12 weeks and 4 days today. I'm at a restaurant. I'm getting ready to meet up with someone that I met on Peanut. So she's 3 weeks behind me in her pregnancy. So very excited to meet her because we're just, since we're pretty close in pregnancy, we have been able to relate on a lot of things right now. So very excited to meet up with her and see what that vibe is. I got here really early, so I've just been sitting in the car and reading. I'm gonna go in a few minutes, but we're just going to like a very basic, like, it's called like the Rutledge in Franklin, Tennessee. Just has like a little bit of everything because she still has like a lot of aversions and cravings and stuff. So I picked a spot that had like a variety of food. So hopefully no matter what she's in the mood for, they have something that she wants. I'm kind of past that phase of like aversion stuff, thank God. So I'm just along for the ride, but I'm really excited to meet up with her and just kind of like talk about the experience and stuff thus far. So we will see how this goes, but I'm gonna keep reading for like 10 more minutes and then go in. Happy day 1 of the second trimester. Oh my God, we did it. We made it through the first. We're a third of the way there, which is freaking insane. I'm working on, I still haven't got my announcement photos back. So I'm like kind of annoyed. I'm like, come on, I want them back because I'm so ready to announce. That's the only thing I hate about doing like photo shoots and things is just having to just like sit and wait. So like I'm ready to announce. It's like literally whenever I get the photos at this point. I'm starting to finalize my pregnancy announcement video. So I'm just starting the upload process for that. So then when it's ready and I get the photos, like I have everything already ready to go. So working on getting that up right now. That's just gonna sit in the drafts until I get my photos, which hopefully is like today or tomorrow. She said 10 to 14 days and 14 days would be tomorrow. So really I should have them by like end of day tomorrow. So this weekend I should be able to post at least. But at least now I'm officially in the second trimester. So I am so excited. I don't know if did I talk to you guys after we did our NIPT testing on Wednesday? I genuinely don't remember. If I did, I'm just gonna give you a quick, if I didn't, here's a quick recap. I had my normal OBGYN check-in on Wednesday. We scheduled the rest of my appointments for the rest of the pregnancy, which I'm like, why are there literally so many appointments? Especially because they seem like they're like 5 seconds long, whatever. And then we scheduled my 20-week anatomy scan. I'm actually doing it at 19 weeks because I'm gonna be out of town on 20 weeks. So we scheduled that. We were able to hear the heartbeat. So that was really nice. And then we did the NIPT testing. So that got sent off. So now we are on a countdown to be able to find out what the gender of the baby's gonna be. So I'm really excited about that. So yeah, hopefully we know by the end of next week, but the doctor said it usually takes a few days, and then the person taking my blood said that it could be like 8 to 14 days. So I scheduled to do my gender reveal like photo shoot for next Thursday, which would be right at 8 days. So I'm really hoping it comes then, but if it doesn't, then we'll just reschedule. But I just wanted to get something on the calendar. So yeah, all exciting things. We're meeting with our doula for the first time this morning in like an hour. I was supposed to like finalize a birth plan or like finish going through it. So I need to finish that right now, just kind of going through it. But she said that's gonna be like the main topic of today, is just kind of going through birth plan. I have a lot of questions because there's so many things I've never heard of. So it'll be nice to be able to talk to somebody about this and then kind of create my ideal birth plan. Obviously things don't always go as you wish, but it's just birth preferences. So we're gonna be going over that today. But yeah, I think that's it for the first trimester. I don't think I have any other updates. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. I don't even know how much footage I've gotten for this video. I filmed it all on my like Insta360 Go camera because I just wanted it all to be in one place. I have a few clips on my phone. Like I had a couple on my camera and I accidentally deleted 2, which is why I decided to film it on this camera just to keep it all in one spot. I know I have to go through my phone and figure out what clips are on there, but I need to start like exporting this because I know I probably have like a ton of clips on here. But yeah, that video is getting ready to go. I want to get this one up or start editing this one. So that will be ready to go like a few days after that one. But yeah, I'm really excited to share everything with you guys. But yeah, I think that's all I have for this video. I might do like a first trimester recap video and just like a sit down and kind of talk through things. I don't know, I'm just so excited to share this journey with you guys, and I hope that you guys are excited for this journey as well. But yeah, that's all I have for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and I'll see you guys again in another video. All right, bye guys.
Oh, I can't let him take my soul. Nah, 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 no. I can't let him take my soul.